By 1978, GSD, the original members of SalSoul crew had turned 18 and even older. Because of this they stopped going to the local teen events and the early hooky jams. The local guy who originally founded SalSoul crew named Joey, had opened up a teen club in an abandoned building he called the Dungeon. Apparently, he had purchased the whole building for $1 because of a South Bronx Renovation Act. This program enabled South Bronx residents to take matters into their own hands and liberate buildings and battle city intentions to demolish every building that was not slated for renovation through a special federal program. He had learned that Trac and starchild La Rock were getting known on the street. He then decided to open up the Dungeon, allowing in a new generation of b-boys who had already been learning how to b-boy from Trac and his crew. Joey started to recruit these younger guys. Apparently he wanted to try and recapture the early days with the SalSoul crew. Joey formed TDK, the Disco Kids crew. Trac recalls, the guys he recruited were the kids that we were teaching. In November of 1978, GSD, Joey and his new TDK crew openly challenged Trac and starchild La Rock to a battle competition. Sir Noran Rad. Where did you live when the Disco Kids crew was formed? Kid. I was living in 1800 University Avenue on the west side of the Bronx. Sir Noran Rad. Were you also born in the Bronx? Kid. Yes, I was born in the Bronx. Sir Noran Rad. When was the TDK formed and who were the founders of this crew? Kid. Well, the TDK crew started in 1977 and lasted up to 1979, and the founders of the crew were me and my cousin. Sir Noran Rad. Your cousin's name is Joey TDK, right? Kid. Yeah. Sir Noran Rad. Was Joey also from the west side of the Bronx? Kid. No, Joey was on the east side of the Bronx on Belmont Avenue. Sir Noran Rad. The Dungeon was the home base of the Disco Kids crew. Kid. TDK. Told me it opened in 1977. It was located on 176th Street and Belmont Avenue. Big boom. That's correct. Sir Noran Rad. Please describe how you joined the ranks of the TDK crew and how that name TDK Zodiacs came about. Big boom. Okay. I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. We had met Kid on University Avenue 'cause I used to fly birds. So I took birds for checkup over there to university. There was a guy over there that we knew. So I would take birds to see how smart they were to come back to my neighborhood. And I would see Kid with a TDK shirt and everything. So I said, yo, Kid. You know, I knew Kid already from the Dutchman. Batch had went to prison already, so TBB was like at a standstill. So I told Kid, yo, since you got TDK over here on University Avenue, why don't we make a crew on the east side? So he was like, alright. Elaborate on the name and come back to me. So it took us like a week. Me, my cousin Eddie, Little Boom and Fat Boom, we was sitting down with a piece of paper and we would do like brainstorming, you get it? You know how to brainstorming? And we came up with Zodiac. We said, you know what? Why don't we call it the Zodiac Lovers? Oh, shit. You know what? That sounds good, bro. So that was it. It was red shirts with black letters and it was TDK Zodiac Lovers. On one side of the arm we had TDK and then on the other side we had East Side. So we represented the East Side, you get it? Sir Noran Rad. So TDK had two divisions. One on the west side and the other one on the east side? Big boom. Yes, that's correct. I was the president of the East Side division. Sir Noran Rad. What was the function of Little Joey in TDK? Big boom. Little Joey was like the treasurer. He was like the guy when you'd come, he was at the door collecting the money, you know? He was like the doorman at the dungeon, you know what I mean?